Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Let's start with a prayer together. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, friend, beloved God, great masters, Jesus Christ, Babaji Krishna, Lahiri Mahashaya, Swami Shri Yukteswarji, beloved Master, Paramahansa Yogananda Ji, saints of all religions, we bow at thy feet. We ask thy blessings on our lives as we strive to become ever more tuned to thee, to thy will, to thy love, to thy joy. Bless our satsang now. Be present with us today and always. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let's hear a song now, and then we'll hear a chant. Welcome.
Peace gave us the mountains, peace gave us the sky. Nightly when starlight enfolds us, peace is its lullaby. Peace gave us the morning, peace gave us the sun, bird songs that call us to welcome day and fresh labors begun. Peace gave us the seasons, peace gave us the rain, cool clouds that gather to bless us, mist hands that soothe away pain. Peace gave us our heart's love, peace gave us our smiles, rays of thy presence within us, light that all strife reconciles. Amen.
Now let's chant along on Jai Guru.
Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Paramahansa Yogananda, Jai Guru, Jai. Paramahansa Yogananda, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Paramahansa Yogananda, Jai Guru, Jai. Paramahansa Yogananda, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Paramahansa Yogananda, Jai Guru, Jai. Paramahansa Yogananda, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Paramahansa Yogananda, Jai Guru, Jai. Paramahansa Yogananda, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Paramahansa Yogananda, Jai Guru, Jai. Paramahansa Yogananda, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Paramahansa Yogananda, Jai Guru, Jai. Paramahansa Yogananda, Jai Guru, Jai.
Let's meditate now. Let's inhale, tense the body. Exhale, relax. Inhale, tense. Dump the body. Exhale, relax. Another deep breath, double breath. Exhale, relax. Let's meditate briefly. Fix the gaze up at the point between the eyebrows, the seat of soul awareness. Feel yourself lifting up into the light, into the grace, into the blessings of God and the great ones and our Guru. Now, Let's do this affirmation together. The topic for this week is on joy. Listen to these words first. True joy is not an emotional state. It is not that which one feels when some desire is satisfied or when everything at last goes well. It is inward. It is of the soul. It can be developed first by not reacting emotionally to outward things. Don't be tossed on alternating waves of success and failure. Don't join in their excitement, the buyers and sellers in the marketplace of this world. Be calm in yourself, even-minded and cheerful through the gains and losses of life. Then, in calm, deep meditation, feel the joy of the soul. Hold on to that joy through all activities. Don't confine it, but try ever to expand it until your little joy becomes the joy of God. Affirm out loud and more quietly with me, and then mentally. I am even-minded and cheerful at all times. I know that joy is not outside me, but within. I am even-minded and cheerful at all times. I know that joy is not outside me, but within. I am even-minded and cheerful at all times. I know that joy is not outside me, but within. I am even-minded and cheerful at all times. I know that joy is not outside me, but within. Now whispering, I am even-minded and cheerful at all times. I know that joy is not outside me, but within. And now mentally, I am even-minded and cheerful at all times. I know that joy is not outside me, but within. Pray silently with me now. In the calmness of meditation, at the heart of my inner peace, help me to feel thy thrilling, joyful presence. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. From this book, Affirmations for Self-Healing. Now we'll hear a brief excerpt from a talk by Swami Kriyanandaji on the topic of today is the role of the disciple in the guru-disciple relationship.
How can I inspire people? We can, if we show them that there's a way to. And Master, I believe it very deeply. Master is the avatar of Dwapara Yuga. I don't see anyone else around, so why not he? It's just that what he brought has exactly the answers to every single doubt, every single dilemma of Western civilization, of modern culture. It's incredible when you look at what he did. He was no scholar. When I've read what he wrote, when I've listened to what he talked, then I read, because I am something of a scholar, not much of one, but a little bit. And when I read all those old dilemmas and arguments in the church and in the religion and in politics and governments and so on, and I realize Master answered this one and this one and this one, and I can't think of one he didn't answer. It's incredible. Yes, for those of you who feel so inspired, I would say get on your horse and do something, because it's really wonderful to see how a few right, commonsensical answers make people sit up and say, wow, that makes sense. I've had so many letters from people thanking me for the simple clarity of logic with which I write. Not me. Master teachings. I was, when I first came to Master, this is a confession. He was altogether, in his public speaking, a little bit too genial. I liked Bernard, who was a pompous ass. No, it's not true. He wasn't an ass, but he was very pompous. And everything he declared was just straight from the mouth of God, And I thought, wow, this is really something. I had loved Emerson, and every sentence of Emerson is a declaration, Beautifully written, fantastic. I still love him. Nonetheless, it was definitely not Master's style. The more I listened to Master, the more I found that it wasn't just clear definitions. He was bringing a whole new wave of consciousness. That man was incredible. He had the power to change the world. But that change can't be by one person talking on a mountaintop. It's got to come through other people who see this truth, who tune into it and say, not me, not he, not anything, but the need for this is so great. And these are answers to it. And the logic that he put in such simple terms that it took me a while to relate to it. And I'd see, but yes, it makes absolute sense. It addressed all the things that I'd grown up with, puzzled over, wondered over, just with simple common sense. This is what we want to bring to people. And more people. I'm so glad that we're on the internet now. Dave Warner tells me that in August, we got 79,000 visits. That's incredible. Companies, he says, that try to solicit our trade boast if they have 2,000 visits a month. We got 79,000, well over 1 million hits. Mind you, I'm talking through my hat. I don't know what these... I don't even know what these things mean. But when people say, wow, I say, wow. I think that what people say in answer to us is, we're so happy you're open. We're so happy you're direct. We're so happy to feel that you're straight with us. You're not hiding anything. You're just telling it the way you see it. Now that message can't help but touch people. It will.
Let's have the reading now from Whispers from Eternity, and then we'll have the Gita.
This is a reading from Whispers from Eternity, titled My Guru. Thou light of my life, thou camest to spread wisdom's glow over the path of my soul. Centuries of darkness dissolved before the shafts of thy luminous help. As a naughty baby, I cried for my Mother Divine, and she came to me as my Guru, Swami Sri Yukteswar. At that meeting, O my Guru, a spark flew from thee, and the faggots of my God-craving, gathered through incarnations, smoldered and blazed into bliss. All my questions have been answered with thy flaming, golden touch. Eternal, ever-present satisfaction has come to me through thy glory. My Guru, thou voice of God, I found thee in response to my soul cries. Slumbers of sorrow are gone, and I am awake in bliss. If all the gods are displeased, yet thou art pleased, I am safe in the fortress of thy pleasure. And if all the gods protect me behind the parapets of thy blessings, yet I receive not thy benedictions, I am an orphan left to pine spiritually in the ruins of thy displeasure. O Guru, Thou did bring me out of the bottomless pit of darkness into the paradise of peace. Our souls met after years of waiting. They trembled with an omnipresent thrill. We met here because we had met before. Together, we will fly to his shores, where we will smash our planes of finitude forever and vanish into infinite life. I bow to thee as the spoken voice of silent God. I bow to thee as the divine door which leads to the temple of salvation. I bow to thee, to thy master, Lahiri Mahashaya, harbinger of yoga in Benares, and I lay the flowers of my devotion at the feet of Babaji, our supreme master. Om Guru.
Good morning again, friends. It's such a joy to be here to share with you on this beautiful day where some of you will be taking discipleship initiation for the first time at the end, just at the end of the satsang today. And many of you are disciples of Yoganandaji. Welcome to everyone. My name is Nayaswami Dhyana, if I haven't met you already. I'd like to start with just a very brief reading from the essence of the Bhagavad Gita by Paramahansa Yoganandaji. One should invite the Guru's consciousness to awaken one's own energy within the spine. This can be accomplished only by mental initiative, attunement with the Guru, by receiving him, as it says in the Bible, deeply into oneself. How can one attune himself with the Guru? One method is to gaze deeply into his eyes. A mere photograph will do. And visualizing him at the point between the eyebrows, to call to him deeply, introduce me to God. Then listen or feel in the heart. The heart is the radio station in the body where the divine presence is received and where the Guru's blessings and power are intuitively perceived. It's a very important topic because when one takes the step of opening oneself to life, to God, to the masters, to a guru, then one is coming out of a life of living for oneself into a life of living in attunement with God and Guru's will, with their energy, with their light, with their magnetism, with their joy, with their love, with the right attitudes, with the right spirit. One is happy to be corrected. One wants to change. One wants to get in alignment with truth, with light, with the ray that the Guru, the ray of God's light the Guru is bringing. This means change. It doesn't mean to be stagnant. It means discipline, discipleship. It means receptivity. It means will, concentration. It means doing the practices, the techniques, studying the teachings, chanting the chants, listening to the music, reading the books. There's so much to discipleship, and the Guru is pouring into those who are open everything that's possible, everything that he has. Thus, once you turn your cup up in a receptive mode, meaning your consciousness up, that you're reaching up, that you're longing to know, that you want to change yourself, then and only then can the Guru pour into you everything that he has. If you have a little cup, that's all you receive. Like one disciple, Master said he wanted to drink the whole lake of God's consciousness, but he could only drink 3 glasses of water. And this is what it is. Another said, Master, I don't feel you as much as the other disciples. And he said, if you shut the door, how can I come in? We shut the door by low energy. We shut the door by wrong thoughts. We shut the door by wrong attitudes. We shut the door by laziness. We open the door by doing the practices. We open the door by enthusiasm, by energy, by inspiration. I will, I can. We open the door by gratitude of everything that we have received in our lives from our Guru. And we have to walk the bridge from my life to a life in God, a life where I'm hand in hand with my master. And I walk over that bridge from selfishness, thinking only of me, I, me, and mine. I walk over that bridge of living a life that's in the senses instead of in the chakras, in super consciousness. I walk over that bridge from negativity, from thoughts that don't help me, from people who don't help me, from situations that don't help me. I walk over that bridge because I know that's where my freedom lies, that my master is there holding out his hands, magnetizing me to him, to come to him. And so this step of discipleship is a step where you say, I want to change. And I'm willing to do what I need to do to make the changes. I'm willing to work hard. I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to not think I know everything. I'm willing to say, I am thy disciple, teach me. And once that happens, all doors open and your spiritual progress accelerates. But we have to know that we have to open ourselves, not even just techniques. You can do techniques without even thinking. You're just doing techniques. You're not even thinking about it. That's not doing techniques. It has to be with devotion, with attunement. You can be a teacher, teaching. I'm a teacher, but with what spirit? Are you enthusiastic? Do you care about the students? Do you love what you're doing? Yoga teacher, meditation teacher, whatever teacher you are, you have to do it with your heart. It's master's vibration coming through you and touching the people there. You can be doing your service at work. Are you doing it with, I'm happy I have a job. I'm grateful I can serve. I'm grateful that Divine Mother's given me a way I can earn money to take care of my family. In every situation, we have to be willing to say, I want to step out of myself. I want to step forward and I want to change and I want to become the light. I want to become truth. I want to become joy. I want to become peace. I want to become love. And when you shift the dynamic from me to thee, everything about your life begins to change. When I came onto this path some years back, I remember reading Autobiography of a Yogi, just like Swamiji did. And he was Master turned him toward that bookstore to go and buy that book after he had seen it and thought, no, I don't want to. And there's an American saint. He's dedicating the book to, there's no American saints. And he became one himself, Swamiji. The master turned him to go there. Masters pushed us to come back to him. And so when I read that book and I just went, everybody should be doing what this man is saying. This is so alive. It's so right for today. This is the truth. This is full of light. And I was not at Ananda then, but I knew that there were people like me who not only wanted to get the teachings, but wanted to walk the bridge over to serving and helping this great master. And I was so inspired even then. And I just thought, I want to help him. I want to serve. I didn't know who was serving. I didn't know where to go. And Master sent me to Swamiji. Someone told me about Ananda, and I went there and I met a group of people who were just like me. We all wanted to serve. We all wanted to give. We all wanted to increase our energy and enthusiasm and magnetism and meditate long hours and chant all night and help Swamiji to get this work out. And it's the same today for all of you, that there's a great work to do. As Swamiji said, get on your horse and do something. And I can say, as long as I was thinking about my meditation, am I ever going to go into samadhi? What about my chakras? Is the kundalini ever going to rise up? Am I going to go through the spiritual eye? Am I going to hear the om? As long as I was thinking about that, nothing happened. That's a wonderful thing. Master just blocked. As soon as I started saying, what does it matter? Whatever Guru says is all I care about. Whatever he wants is all I care about. When I started saying, whatever you want, Master, not what I want. What do you want me to do? Then everything started changing, inside and outside. And then I within a couple of years, I was serving in Europe, in Italy, 7 years, difficult times, but I was helping to found the work there. Right after that, I was serving in 3 African countries because I just wanted to help my guru. I was changing from inside out. I was growing. Things that I didn't need were falling away. My energy was increasing, my magnetism, because I was serving, because I wanted to help my guru. Then I went to America and I drove all over, wherever I could, serving there. Then I went to Australia and I stayed there for a couple of months, serving, teaching, helping. Then I was back in America. Then I came to India and I've been here a long time. Service, I can say, of all the things, meditation, yes, but just a desire to give instead of receive just propels you on the spiritual path. Just the desire that not my will, but thy will. And whatever it takes. I remember at the beginning when we didn't know anybody here. And Jayaji and I went all over India teaching. We were in a different state just about every month. We were going all over. And we just wanted to get Master's message out. We wanted to get these teachings out. And we would go and we would set up the hall, clean the hall many times, set up the chairs. We didn't care. We didn't say, I don't set up a chair. No, I'm not going to touch a chair. Whatever needed was needed. Set up the registration table, did the registration, set up the book table. We sold the books, set up the altar. Then we gave the talks. And then afterwards, we packed up, we got everything in the truck, and we went back, and more, Jamal was a part of that, and various people, Haridas, and many people, nobody cared about what it was, not one person. We just did what our guru wanted us to do. And I tell you, from doing that, you burn up so much karma. You save yourself from so many pitfalls. And I see people looking at, well, what about me? What's my name? Oh, I'm a teacher. Oh, what about me? And oh my God, that's a huge pitfall. And it's hard to get out of it. But if you just say, ask Master, ask the gurus, help me to do what you want. And you remember at the beginning with Babaji, with Lahiri Mahashaya, Babaji blessed him with Kriya. He manifested, materialized a golden palace for his disciple. He fed him whatever foods, desires that Lahiri Mahashaya wanted. He just picked them out of this vessel, and he fed him then. And then Lahiri Mahashaya, of course, he wanted to stay. He says, no, you go. He had to serve his guru. You go back into the world, go to your family, go back to your job. And he worked 25 more years as a model of yoga in the world. We're models of yoga. And the same master, when he came to Sri Cheswarji, Master said, I don't want to be a leader. Everybody curses the leader. They can't do anything right. They can't do anything wrong. I don't want to do it. And Master Swami Sri Cheswarji said, how do you think you got to where you are now? He said, by other people helping you. And that's when Master wrote that beautiful poem that Divine Mother, may thy love shine forever on the sanctuary of my devotion, and may I be able to awaken thy love in all hearts. And remember when Swami Sri Teswarji gave Master his first samadhi. Master was very restless. That's a good thing to remember. It's hopeful for us. And Swami Sri Teswarji called and he says, Mukunda. Master's, he knows I meant Mukunda. And third time, Mukunda, come here. And he touches him. The Master just goes into that state. Now look at that. His guru gave it to him. You can't go into a self-samadhi. I think people think I'll do it myself. The guru, when it was the right time, he had the right energy, he had the right attitudes, he was attuned to him, then his guru gave that state to him. And what happens afterwards? After he comes out, you can read about it in autobiography, then his guru says, don't get over drunk with God. Fetch a broom, and let us sweep the balcony. And he was just showing him, whatever state you're in, that state will be with you forever. And same with Swamiji. Swamiji told Master, I don't want to be a teacher. Master said, well, you may as well get to like it, learn to love it, because that's what you're going to have to do. And he said, your life is going to be intense activity and meditation. They put meditation second. What did you have Swamiji doing? After 8 months, he's giving Kriya. After 8 months, he's speaking on Master's behalf at a church when people were waiting for the guru to come. He puts him in charge of the monks. He has him editing. He has him writing. He brings him down to 29 Palms with him. He has him editing on various Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, Gita, various writings. Swamiji was 22 years old. But he just wanted to serve his guru his whole life. We would say, Swamiji did this. He said, none of it matters. All I care about is one thing. And this is what I'll leave you with. I only want to be a good disciple. Now, those are the words we should keep as a mantra. I only want to be a good disciple. If I'm sweeping the floor, if I'm dusting the house, if I'm cooking the food, if I'm receiving the guests, whatever I'm doing, I only want to be a good disciple. And if you have that in your heart, you can avoid not only a lot of pitfalls, a lot of lifetimes. Let's put it that way. You can avoid a lot of lifetimes of coming back again and again and again with the same delusions. The masters come to just get that out of you. And as long as you say, no, I'm fine, I don't need any changes to happen, then they say, okay, I will wait. But once you just jump in the deep water and say, Master, save me, then they save you. And so on this day of discipleship, for all those renewing, all those taking discipleship for the first time, it's not a light step. It's not an easy step. But the final thing I'll say is, Master steps forward to you. But it really depends on you how many steps you take towards him. You can take one little step and say, I'm a disciple, or you can take many steps, or you can race toward the guru. And if you race toward him, your progress will accelerate. Spiritual progress will accelerate greatly. If you take a tiny step and say, no, I'm not sure, don't tell me anything. No, I don't want to do that. Don't ask me to serve. Then it's going to take you a while. Master said this, everybody's on the spiritual path. Some are walking, some are jogging, some are racing forward, and some are running even backwards. I think we all do all of those at different times. But let's head in the right direction and let's race towards God, race towards Guru, and make our Master proud. Make him proud of us as his disciples. God bless you all. Now we'll listen to a song by Ananda Choir, O Master.
Master, may thy joy fill our days. Oh, Master, may thy wisdom guide our ways. The time has come for us to see that there's but one reality upon the earth and high above, the truth that all was made from love. A love that calls to us to fly above the hills, above the sky, above the storms, above the pain, a land where peace and laughter reign. Oh, Master, may thy joy fill our days. Oh, Master, may thy wisdom guide our ways. Guide all our hopes and all our dreams, past every glow that only seems, into the light, the inner sun, into the truth that we're all one. Help us to find in every hour, in every thought, in every flower, the joy that spans eternity, the truth that makes us ever free. Oh,
Please stand now for the arati.
Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 Father, Mother, friend or God, we thy wonders all proclaim. Father, Mother, friend or God, we thy wonders all proclaim. Father, Mother, friend or God, we thy wonders all proclaim. May our thoughts be only of thee, train our hearts to sing thy name. May our thoughts be only of thee, train our hearts to sing thy name. May our thoughts be only of thee, train our hearts to sing thy name. Father, Mother, friend or God, may thy wonders all proclaim. Father, Mother, friend or God, may thy wonders all proclaim.
Look into the light and feel a blessing from our line of masters at the spiritual eye. Remember Master's words, to those who think me near, I will be near. Let's visualize now souls in need everywhere and share this light, these blessings of God through our line of masters with souls in need and people everywhere. Rub the hands together. And let's chant Om 3 times, sending this ray of light out. Om. 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 Let's pray together. Divine Mother, Great Masters, Jesus Christ, Babaji Krishna, Lahiri Mahashaya, Swami Sri Yukteswarji, beloved Master, Paramhansa Yogananda Ji, saints of all religions, we lay the flowers of our devotion gently at thy feet. Divine Mother, may thy love shine forever on the sanctuary of my devotion, and may I be able to awaken thy love in all hearts. I am thine, Mother. Be thou eternally mine. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now those who will be taking the discipleship initiation will come back at 10 o'clock for that. And so have a wonderful day to everyone.
Namaste friends, welcome to healing session. Let's join our energies together and pray for the requests which have come. If you have any live requests, you can leave it in the chat box. Today we have Aditya Renu joining for the prayers alongside. Let's just close our eyes, centering ourselves. Let's consciously draw on our line of gurus. Feel them now surrounding you. Divine Mother, allowing you to be a channel for their healing. Let's prepare our bodies now for the healing. Let's tense, inhale with a double breath. Hold the tension, vibrate, exhale. Twice more, inhale. Again, exhale. And one last time. Inhale. Hold the tension, vibrate, exhale. Let's do the medulla recharge now. Massage the medulla, one direction, opposite. Inhale, taking in the prana. Exhale. Twice more. Massage. Once more. Inhale. Now let's tense our left arm, bare arm. Vibrate with the tension. Feel the prana flowing in now to the arms, through the nervous system. The right, low, medium, high tension. Vibrate with the tension. Relax. Let's rub our bare arms now. Feel the energy flowing in to the arms. And finally, let's rub our hands. Feel and draw the energy, the prana which is all around, all intelligent prana. Let's take the first request now. This is for Colonel P.K. Basu, who's suffering from leukemia and considering his age cannot undergo chemotherapy. He's asked for prayers for healing. Let's close our eyes. Visualize Colonel P.K. Basu. Visualize him surrounded in healing light of Master. Let's offer a prayer. Divine Mother, Thou art omnipresent. Thou art in all Thy children. Thou art in Colonel P.K. Basu. Manifest Thy healing presence in his body, in his mind, and in his soul. Feel the energy flowing through your hands, through the spiritual eye, to P.K. Basu, healing him in body, mind, and soul. Oh. Renu, please take the next request.
Next prayer for our Guru Bhai Jitendra and for her family. They tested positive for COVID-19. So let's prepare yourself for sending the light for Jitendra and her family. Just close your eyes. Visualize all of them. And feel the Divine Mother presence in heart center. And feel the blessing of our Guru Paramahansa flowing through our hands and heart and our spiritual life. First now we'll do this prayer separately, body, mind, soul. So let's prepare ourselves to shining light for the body. So let's pray together. Divine Mother, thou omnipresent, thou all thy children manifest the healing presence in their body. Put your palm together and shining your light with great faith and presence of Divine Mother with 3 times Om. Just hold your hand for some moment. Feel the prana is flowing through your hands, helping them to overcome the suffering on their body level. Mention is like the Jaswinder and her husband, daughter, and his son. All are tested positive. Whole family visualize. Feeling them divine delight around them. Now next, pray for the mind. The same prayer, Divine Mother, thou omnipresent, that all thy children manifest the healing presence in their soul. So rotate a hand and create a magnetic field. Project this energy with 3 times Om. Feel this healing light touch their heart and their mind and help them to overcome the fear, the worry, this meditation they are facing now. Big Divine Mother, help them to overcome this suffering. Now just pray for their soul. Divine Mother, thou art omnipresent, thou art all thy children manifest the healing presence, dear soul. Just rub your palm together with deep intensity, standing to the light for their soul. With 3 times Om. This mental visualize all of them with a smiling face, Divine Mother comfort, love, and protection. All are safe, all are happy. Om Shanti.
Next request is from Manisha, age 44, to dissolve issues of communication with a close friend. Let's close our eyes. Let's visualize Manisha with her friend. Let's also visualize Yogananda ji in between this relationship, helping and healing, guiding both of their souls in love and harmony. Let's offer a prayer. Divine Mother, Thou art omnipresent. Thou art in all Thy children. Thou art in Manisha and her friend. Manifest Thy healing presence in their bodies, minds, and souls. See Master who's in between this relationship, now and forever, guiding these two souls, helping them onward to be one in that one light. Oh, the next request is for Prepsa, her mother, father, and brother, who are all suffering with COVID, and also Pradeep Saini, 60 years, who's again suffering from COVID. Let's close our eyes. We know that science has not found a cure for COVID, but the all healing energy of prana, of God, can heal everything. Let's visualize Prepsa, her father, especially who's facing issues, mother, brother, Pradeep Saini, 60 years. Let's visualize their spine particularly, with the flow of prana increasing, the immunity rising, fighting off this infection, the virus, electrocuting it. Cells and the organs all surrounded in healing light. Let's offer a prayer. Divine Mother, Thou art omnipresent. Thou art in all Thy children. Thou art in these Thy souls. Manifest Thy healing presence in their bodies, in their minds, and in their souls. the energy flowing in their spines, dissolving the virus, electrocuting it. The prana flowing now, more prana, more energy. Prepsa, mother, father, brother, Pradeep, all with higher immunity now. Om Shanti. Okay, we have these requests only for today. I'll just close by reading out from Whispers from Eternity, a prayer demand for healing others. You can use this for healing prayers and use it like a mantra, make it your own, and pray for others as you feel. O Spirit, thou art in me, I am well. O Spirit, thou art in the person's name, he or she is well. This is a very small prayer. Use it like a mantra for anyone you know is in need of prayer. I'll repeat again. O Spirit, thou art in me, I am well. O Spirit, thou art in him or her, he or she is well. Just take the name of the person and keep repeating for the person you want healing for. Thank you all for joining, friends. We'll see you next week for another session of healing. Thank you, Aditya. Thank you, Renu. And just a reminder, we have a tea satsang today with Dhyana ji at 3 to 4. So if you can find time for that, please do come. Thank you. Joy to you all.